In today's WTI markets, we're taking a look at the OPEC announcement that was first and foremost this morning. Really, an announcement between OPEC and Russia was more significant. We saw an announcement come out of that meeting, the two-day meeting, a very intense meeting where we're going to see production cuts. Production cuts of 1.2 million barrels per day right now, starting in January through June of 2019. That's the initial plan. And with that, we saw a significant spike on heavy volume when you look at the futures contracts in the WTI contract. WTI price range today is a low of 50.61, a high of 54.22. Right now we're seeing that price around 52.60, still up about 2% on the day, off the highs, but still maintaining a bid as we continue to see WTI holding this $50 level as far as the January contract. I want to point out that that's pretty significant. We have seen WTI test that $50 level over the course of the last month, but not close below there. And now 52.60, still hovering on the low end of the range, but it looks like it might be building a little bit of a base there. From a technical standpoint, that's a level that I'm watching very closely. And when you move into the activity, the volume today, big volume on an up day. Actually, probably will be the biggest volume up day for the January futures contract, hovering around the 900,000 contract level right now. So again, we're seeing significant activity in those front month futures and also the options. A lot of activity post announcement today in the options chains. When you look at the January futures contract, and you look at those options chains on that futures contract, we're seeing again the out of the money activity, the 50 strike and below, the 50 strike, the 48 strike, the 47 strike, even down to the 45 strike. Significant activity on those put strikes. And in the calls, we're looking at activity on the 55s, the 57s, and the 60 strikes. Those are your most active call strikes on the January options complex. And once again, those out of the money activity we're seeing again because of the recent volatility within the oil space, I think that's keeping the volumes on the futures and the options elevated as we move into the weekend.